All right, the Reds, thank you very much for tuning in for our post-match reaction show. Liverpool 3-1 winners against a very difficult Cardiff City side who found themselves going into half-time 0-0. A lot of credit does have to go to Cardiff before we do start off in terms of the show. First half performance very much frustrated Liverpool in every aspect, really, in reality. But in terms of how they come to Anfield and they played very well and they can be really content. And you want to join today's show, you're very welcome to. In reality, the link is in the description to the StreamYards. So you want to jump on the show and get your thoughts and your opinions involved in the show anyway. So let me know your thoughts. Hopefully you've all enjoyed the game. Let me know. A couple of years have probably went the game. So I'm pretty sure you all did enjoy that. I know Luke from the 1892 Reds podcast possibly might be seeing him very soon in terms of that. Mark Harvey, so modest on his goal. I haven't seen his post-match, Mark. What was it like? Was it very, very, very chilled, really, in reality? Twitter is going off about Kelleher. Ardy, it doesn't surprise me there, mate. And first up, before we jump on anyway, Kelleher's challenge for me personally, it was a red card. But it's down to the referee to very much make the mistake. He made a mistake in terms of not sending off Kelleher. I felt the right decision for him would have been to send him off because it was a very rash challenge. Could have done the Cardiff City player a lot of damage. Might have done anyway. But first off, at the bat, the game could have hinged on that decision, possibly. But it's the end of the day, it's up to the referees to make the right calls and the right decisions in reality. Don't look at Twitter, Jack. Jose, very much won't, mate. But yeah, Mark. But we'll start off, obviously, the first half, Liverpool wasn't the best performance in terms of, obviously, Liverpool playing as well as they possibly can. But yeah, it's Harvey Elliott coming on, Diaz improving this Liverpool squad as well. But yeah, absolutely made up. So apologies, getting distracted by the cat anyway. But let me know your thoughts, your man of the matches in the comment section below. Who stood out for you? The link is in the description. Head over, subscribe, and if you are new around here, hit that bell notification on as well. We will be doing a live stream watch along for the Senegal-Egypt game anyway. Cannot wait for that. Excited. Well, that'll be a 5:27 GMT UK time. But Mark, I think the refs do need to look at these challenges on the box. We should want them to, if it happens to us. Yeah, very much so, Mark. As I said, I'm not going to jump on here and say it wasn't a red card because it very much was. Because as you already alluded to, obviously Twitter is going off, and rightly so, because it will be it's always Liverpool's fault because the decision hasn't gone our way. It was not up to us. It was up to the referee to make the call. Klopp confirmed Lewis is fine and just has bruise and a little cut. That's very positive. Obviously, him coming on for Taki Minamino. I felt Taki Minamino played tremendously for me today. He was one of my shouts for man of the match. For me, he was my man of the match, but let me know your thoughts. Every aspect of his game. I think one of the great opportunities for Curtis Jones in that first half was that little good combination play between Taki and Jota on the right-hand side of the box. And then obviously Curtis did, I think the shot ended up in my back garden in reality. But Taki, a very good performance from him today. Probably up to one of my man of the matches. Kostas Tsimikas, yet again, coming into the team, really performing very well. I felt possibly Robbo could have started, but I think it would have helped Robinson massively in terms of getting a rest. And the first half, as I said, the first half performance, the tempo, but it happens after an international break. I know all of us in the chat on the live stream watch along were frustrated, and rightly so in reality. But we got over the line, and it was expected. It's not just Liverpool this weekend in terms of the FA Cup that have been very frustrated, but like today, it was an early kick-off. The fans were still getting up and about. Don't think the majority of them were still a lot of them were still asleep in the ground anyway. Harvey, incredible goal. Yeah, he took it very well, didn't he? Andrew, in reality, coming off the left-hand flank, it was a half volley, but he done so well to very much direct it into bottom right corner. Reds, let me know your man in the matches. Keep your comments coming in thick and fast anyway. But in terms of the first half performance, wasn't the best, but we come out second half, played our football, made a couple of changes. Obviously, Trent was getting that assist for Jota anyway. Taki did draw that free kick, the first one anyway. So shout out to Taki. He drew the free kick, the resulting free kick from for Jota's first. Lovely header, far back post anyway. Lovely classic Jota header. We should have made so much more first half. Yeah, Mark, I think they were all asleep anyway. Squad looks for the rest of the season. Just needs the Warriors back from the AFC in good shape, and obviously AFCON in good shape, and help us lift these 4 wee trophies up the effing Reds. Absolutely spot on there, Tom. Luis Diaz and Harvey Elliott showed nice performances. Phone, absolutely spot on there, mate. It was a tremendous performance, especially it was difficult as well. Harvey Elliott has been out for a very long period of time. Psychologically, we've seen obviously Van Dijk being out for a very long time. Gomez, it took them quite a while to very much come back, and I think Virgil van Dijk and all of us would agree he's not playing the peak level just yet. It takes a while, obviously the injury in which he did have, but Elliott, he's biting at the bit, and he come on today, and you see it instantly. The reaction is in endeavour in terms of getting into the box in and around the spaces. But yeah, Phone, it was a tremendous performance by Harvey Elliott. That's what he wants, and there's no better thing. Obviously, we talk about Taki giving him confidence, Elliott getting confidence today as well, coming into the game and getting a goal. Yeah, man, everyone was poor in the first half, but Klopp kicked them up the backside during the halftime team talk. Absolutely spot on there, Jose. I like that Liverpool became a win without Salah and Mane. Noble, how you doing, mate? Thank you for tuning in, absolute legends, and everyone that tuned in on the live stream watch along. You are absolute legends. Really do appreciate it, every single one of you as well. And then I'm glad to have a strong quality players. We can switch in and out now, Mark. That's the point in proving, isn't it, mate? That's what we've all been wanting for the last couple of years now. We've really wanted that squad depth. And I think the latter stages of that game as well, Reds, didn't we? We literally practically had about like 5 attackers on the pitch. You could class Elliott as even a forward, but he is a midfielder in this Jurgen Klopp system now, and he's picking up that central right midfield role. When he did, prior to him getting injured, that's where he was playing, and pretty sure that's how Jurgen Klopp will very much utilise him this coming season as well, the back end of it. And all these players, Taki, Divock Origi as well, and everyone was making a great point in the live stream watch along that Divock Origi and Taki Minamino's goals to minute ratio is phenomenal this season. I implored everyone, I'll try and get it up in the episode this week. But if you know the actual bang-on statistic in terms of Taki and Divock Origi, in terms of their goals to minute ratio, it's tremendous. And that's what you want. They're like technically the backups of the backups. But when they're playing well and they're scoring, it just breathes confidence throughout the whole squad. Fresh competition, like we've seen today. Taki coming in, scoring. Elliott coming in, scoring. Diaz getting an assist as well, most importantly. Lovely, lovely assist. What I loved the most was for Taki's goal was he never stayed that attitude. He got that quite close on the byline, didn't he, Reds? And we've seen him do that so many times for Porto, and that would have been drilled into him over the last 24 hours. Just constantly press. Well, he's watched this Liverpool side, even if he's not played for Liverpool over the last 2 years. I think everyone that watches Liverpool, Porto played against Liverpool for a good part of the last 3 years in the Champions League. He knows what's expected from a Liverpool forward player, and he very much did do that to set up Taki Minamino's assist. Big up, Jack, mate. So happy for Elliott. Absolutely made up, John, aren't we? Salah and Mane final. Watch the super thriller. Phone, I cannot wait for that. Yes, Suki! buzzing for Elliott, man. Big player. He has absolutely tremendous performance. People have called Taki the domestic cup Mo Salah. That's a good shout, that, Jose. I'll get your comments in a little second here, everyone. There you go. He's spot on there, Jose. Tell you what, if he can just continue and he wins us the FA Cup and the Capital One Cup and possibly a Champions League goals as well on our way to a big number. Obviously, big number 8. Well, big number, tremendous, absolutely fantastic. Well, number 6, sorry, it'd be number 7 if we did win it this year. I feel we should have rested Naby Keita today. Interesting, Mark. Absolutely spot on there, mate. Would you have rested Naby Keita, as Mark's just said there, everyone? John, switch your camera on, mate, when you're ready. Obviously, with John's in the green room, get his thoughts and opinions on the game. Happy to see Elliott and Thiago coming on the pitch again. Phone, absolutely tremendous stuff. John, give us a thumbs up when you're ready, mate, in the green screen, and drop yours in. John, hello?
Hello, mate. Yeah, 2 seconds.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Great to get John's opinion on the game. And if you want to get your thoughts and opinions, drop on the link in the comment section below. Well, in the description, you're very welcome to join. Want to know your thoughts and opinions on the game. But yeah, Jose saying, agreeing with Mark. I agree with Mark. Naby had about 5 out of 10 game, in my opinion. Yeah, Jose, it's difficult for the minute. He's been away with AFCON. We were all laughing at Mikel Arteta in terms of Jonathan Thomas Partey in relation to him having no rest. I think just allow Naby Keita a bit more psychologically time to recover, especially whoever loses the final in the AFCON will be very disappointed. But John, thanks for tuning in, mate. Get in.
There you go, mate. How's you?
Yeah, not too bad. Love your top, mate. Oh, that is.
What a win.
Yeah, it was, as you were saying in the live, mate, as well. I think me and you spoke, and a lot of us on the channel, everyone said we seen that first half coming, didn't we? Really? Yeah.
That first half was, we were rusty. You could tell we had a 2-week break.
Yeah.
So the first half was just getting the cobwebs out. Once the first half was over, we were flying.
Yeah.
We were back to our normal selves.
Yeah, flying, mate.
Taki, what did I go by Taki?
What stood out in you in terms of that first half? Well, I'd say second half because you can't really pick out anything in the first half. But yeah, what stood out? Obviously, Taki. Was he a big indication? Did he impress you today? For me, he was
Taki. For me, the whole game, he was outstanding. People keep saying, sell Taki, get rid of Taki. He's no good. Taki's one of our best players.
Yeah.
He's good. Every time he plays, he scores a goal.
Yeah. Absolutely tremendous. I'll probably find out after this, John, or if anyone's out there that knows the absolute bang-on statistic, really, in relation to, obviously, Origi's goals to minute and Taki's, mate. But great to see Harvey Elliott back on the goal-scoring chart, isn't it, mate? Especially being out for a very long time, in which he has been.
Oh, mate. I'm so happy for that kid. If anyone deserves a goal today, it was Elliott. I'm so happy for that young boy.
Yeah.
In a celebration, you could tell in a celebration what that meant to him.
Yeah.
Bashing in front of that cap.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that, does it, mate? Diaz getting the assist. Obviously, he only got like a brief cameo back end of that game, but he had the instant impact, didn't he?
I tell you what, he played well. For a guy who's literally just dropped into a team, doesn't know how you play, doesn't know where to run, where to stand, really. He played really well.
Yeah.
So when he actually integrates into the team and knows how we play, he's going to be a scary player.
Yeah, absolutely spot on there, mate. Phone, I was into your streams and videos, telling latest news and post-match analysis. Awesome, mate. Phone, thank you to every single one of you that tune in. John as well, always contributes on the channel. Absolute legend, every single one of you. Really do appreciate it. We all love the Reds, don't we? So just chilling, talking about the Reds. Just glad we could ease in the win. We had a rusty, poor first half spot on there, Mark. Liverpool, Davina. Cheers for the Davina. Jones, worst player. Tan, he didn't have the best performance in the first half, him and Naby. But as I said, as John's alluded to, rustiness, and already a lot of use as well. What's this rumour that Klopp is looking to further extend his contract? Anyone heard anything? Matt?
I heard that myself very wrong.
Yeah, well, well, I've been saying to you, John, I'm nice for a very long time. I know until it comes out publicly, not an official at the minute, but for me, the way I've looked at Klopp and his contract situation is all these players would not be signing long-term contracts if they weren't under the understanding of Jürgen staying at the football club. Because the only reason he's... Yeah, good one.
Sorry, especially young guy Cavallo coming in.
Yeah.
Diaz, them players are going to want to be reassured that Klopp was there for a long haul.
Yeah, absolutely spot on.
He's saying our 2-year deal. He has to.
Yeah. Yes. Let's go, LFC. How you doing, Avi? Thank you very much for tuning in, mate. Everyone, get your man of the matches in if you haven't read it. I know it's quite a lot. He's just jumped in now. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Obviously, second half was a lot better. I'll ask John's thoughts on the possible red card for Kelleher. Let me know your thoughts on that tackle as well, Red, so we'll read them out. How are you doing, Avi? Lots of quality players vying for spots in this final. Spot on there, North. We're going to win we're going to win the Premier League, mate. Novel. I love your optimism, mate. Absolutely. It will be hard, but especially if the Reds do pick up pace, in which we have done in recent weeks. We've just got to focus on ourselves, keep on doing what we're doing. Hopefully we can win the Carabao Cup, go far Jack, in the FA Cup.
We're winning all 4 trophies.
Oh, Chrysler.
We're winning all 4.
I love the positivity. I tell you, mate, John, there'd be one hell of a party, wouldn't there, if that did happen.
Mate, see what happens. I'm coming to Liverpool for a 5-week party.
Oh, more than that, mate. It'd be a year. You can camp in my back garden now.
Honestly, I'm telling you, I'm there.
Yeah, you're very welcome down. Everyone else as well is very welcome. Taki's a good rotation player. Spot on there, Jose. I knew you'd have the stats. He scored 7 goals in 19 appearances during all competitions. You can't ask for any more, apart from 19 and 19, but that's kind of being greedy.
No, you can't ask
the ref and VAR had a shocker today. Obviously, if you're regular, you know who Tom is. I was trying to wind, you're not getting any bites out of us, Tom. So, John, as Tom's alluded to, tackle, Kelleher. For me, as you've seen on my last stream, I was calling that straight away. I said that should have been a red card, wasn't it?
It was a red card for me.
Yeah.
It was dirty. There was no need for him to come out.
Yeah.
Ibu had it. Ibu is fast enough to get back, get the ball. Why is he coming out? He done a few times in the game. He came out when the ball was down the right, and there was Ibu and Van Dijk. And he came out and hit the ball. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's madness.
He made some. He's a brilliant. I think he's a fantastic.
Oh, we love him, don't we? Yeah.
But he made some really silly decisions today.
Yeah, it's very unlike Kelleher, but that's part of his learning curve, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, it's part of his development as a player.
He's a young kid, so he's going to take time to develop that experience and what to do and when to do it.
Yeah, spot on.
But it was definitely a red card for me.
Yeah, I don't think you'll find Liverpool fans saying that's not a red card, everyone, but absolutely spot on. Yeah, Matt's fingers crossed, lad. Well, we wish he could stay for as long as possible until he goes grey and old. Fingers crossed. It's if he can be asked, though. It's if he can be asked. I think he can win the league. Oh, obviously read that one. Gerrard is the successor, so lads who will stay, is still signed, wanting to play under him in a few years. I tell you what, Gerrard could still kick a ball. Now, Matt, anyway. Yeah,
I've seen a few training videos up in Rangers. Gerrard can still play.
Yeah, he can still lever the carny in the back of the net.
Oh, he can play all right.
Yeah, I can see City dropping points, but we just need to keep winning our games. Watch out for Luca as he gets more comfortable with the team. Lucho, spot on there, Victor. Obviously, speaking about, I think, Diaz as well. He had a tremendous game, and it'll be intriguing to see in terms of how he does develop in this Liverpool system. But, Victor, thank you very much for tuning in, mate. Man of the match for Jota as well. Yeah, good shouts for Jota there as well, Suzanne. Thank you for tuning in as well, Reds. You haven't dropped a like on the video, really just helped the algorithm. And in the video description, there is the link. Obviously, John's jumped on today. You're very welcome to get your thoughts and opinions on the game. If you would like to jump on, you're very welcome to. Kelly, yeah, we spoke about that last night, didn't we? Tremendous leading assist this season. Trent, 10. Second, Salah, 9. And then Robinson, obviously, at 8. But I think, is that all competitions, Mark? I think Trent might have a bit more in terms of all competitions.
I was thinking that, aye.
Yeah, I think that's just in the Prem there, Mark, isn't it? But yeah, if we're counting all competitions, I think Trent will be on a lot more, won't he? We're spot on. I really like Kelly. There's from Matt, but I don't understand playing him in the League Cup final. You don't mess about in cup finals. Gone far, get it won with your best team. Yeah, I understand that, Mark. But I think we spoke about it last night.
I get his point. I do.
Yeah, you spot on there. What you said there, Matt. But I think Klopp's already said, and he Kelleher's the main man.
It's his competition. Kelleher got us this far, so not to play him in the final will be cruel.
Yeah.
You have to play in the final, surely.
Yeah, I think he will, miss. Kelly wanted to play like the sweeper keeper. He did, Tom, but as me and John and everyone already in chat today, it's a learning curve. And I don't even want to look at Twitter, John. I've looked a little bit for seconds, and you've all told me don't look at Twitter because I've only gone on Twitter to share the video and share the stream and that, and then I'll log off, and then we'll log back on for the AFCON video anyway, live stream. But yeah, we've talked about Elliott coming on, making the impact. Diaz making the impact as well. Thoughts on Costas as well, Chat and John? Were you happy with his performance today?
I thought he played well. I was really impressed with him. So I was. I don't understand why he was taken off. I would have kept him on.
Oh, right. Yeah, go ahead, lad. Hang on a sec. I think Luke might be outside. Right, if that's the case, then we'll get to everyone's comments before we do head over. I'll have to let Luke in. Kelleher wants to play like Neuer today. Sweeper keeper, man of the match. Tan. That's Elliott, man of the match. Good shout there. Kelleher will learn from his mistake. Spot on there, Jose. Play carry. Oh, don't you start, Tom.
Don't even go there, Tom. Come on, now.
Yeah, right. But yeah, get to everyone's comments before you shoot. Probably just took Costas off just to give Robbo 20 to keep him ticking over. Yeah, absolutely spot on there, Matt. And if you haven't done so, everyone, make sure you smash that like button and get your comments in the comment section below. We're going to wrap up here anyway, John. But thank you very much for coming on, John. Obviously, you're welcome to jump on the live stream, watch along at AFCON. And everyone, we will be live at 5 to 7 on the channel, so stay tuned. But Reds, we're going into the next round against Norwich at home, which is very positive in terms of, I'm excited. Good that we've got a result. And Reds, thank you, John, for tuning in. Every single one of you. We go marching on to the next round and up to Reds. Wasn't the plain sailing first half, but get in. Well, Reds, you'll never walk alone, and we'll see you a bit later for the AFCON final. See you later, Reds. You never